The first thing you do in Tarkov is make a choice between the two PMC factions. Do you want to be a bear or a complete fuckhead? So after choosing USEC, you have another choice. Do you want to look like a dollar store Ryan Gosling or a guy who looks like he tried to draw Patrick Stewart from memory? I chose Paddy, just in case Nicholas Winding Refn tries to copy strike my channel. From the top, if IBS were a game, it would be Escape from Tarkov. And what do I mean by that? Well, it's just the closest thing you can get to shitting yourself without actually shitting yourself. And I hope you will follow me on this scat trail of a journey. The first thing I do when I have a fresh start is bore the fuck out of myself and go through all the traders and examine everything in their inventory after accepting the introductory quests. The first reason I do this is so you can reach level 2 without actually doing anything. And the second reason is because it's easier to know about all the basic guns and equipment so you don't waste time examining them during the raids. Currently, the mechanical point of Tarkov is to build up your hideout so it doesn't look like this. And you don't have to, but building your hideout from the things you find in the raids or buy from the flea market gives you stat bonuses and helps you level up. You need to be level 15 for the flea market to unlock, so the only option you have to start with is to find what you need for yourself. Because I grinded so hard to hit level 2, Mechanic is going to offer me some quests, but I need to reset the lobby for some reason. So I'm going to go on a Scav Run and explain the basics. While your PMC can bring in anything you want them to, your scavs spawn in with fuck all and less time to loot, which is the payoff for the low risk, high reward nature of scavs. You spawn in at a random place on the map you choose, and I chose woods. I recognize a boulder that I know has some munition crates under it, so I go and have a gander. Immediately, we see why I examined all the basic weapons in the traders' inventories. It saved me needing to examine the SKS before picking it up. I check the timer and I see I don't actually have a lot of time left to loot in the area, so I kind of get a wiggle on. I see another person and suss out whether I need to kill them, but they're just a scav, so I don't shoot them. Now, scavs and scavs go well together. If you're a PMC, you basically shoot everyone you didn't go into the raid with. But if you commit scav on scav violence, every other scav is going to turn against you, and you get what you fucking deserve. There's not much I need in the area, and time's running out, so I give an arbitrary look into the heavily contended areas. The looting and killing is already done, so I steal this guy's bag and head to an outpost on the way to my extraction point. Even though it's already been looted for the most part, I look anyway, just in case. And I hit it big! Not only do I need the loot stuff here for my hideout, but this fuel can is worth a lot of money on the flea market. Even though I can't access the flea market until my PMC hits level 15, saving up the items I know I won't use means that I can make a killing as soon as I'm allowed to sell it. I leave the outpost, I get Tarkov'd by the server, and then I leave the outpost. I make it out with little time to spare. Even though you don't get any experience and you go in with random crappy equipment, this is why scav runs are so valuable. Just an editorial note here, I actually forgot to record my first PMC raid, so I feel like a fucking idiot. I did, however, get the thing I needed, and now I can use Jaeger as a trader. I still, however, need to get 5 more scav kills for Prapor, so we're going to try and do that. Before that, though, I'm going to build an area for basic medical treatment so that my PMC can heal faster between raids and make their own basic medical equipment just in case they need it. The medical equipment. Anyway, I'm at customs now and I'm trying to find some angry hobos to get rid of. I take this one down with masterful gameplay, and I take his shotgun because, as you see, the ammo I have in the MP5 is just, it's dog shit. And it's all about the ammo in this game, not the actual guns you're using. I tangle with a couple more scavs, and my raid is ended abruptly when I run into some PMCs and have a gunfight that is so embarrassing that the rest of this video is going to be a tutorial on how to level an undead rogue in World of Warcraft. I load into Shoreline, even though I hate it, and I loot a nearby building to find an AFAK. Now this is going to be important for later. I go looking for scavs, but I'm apparently blind, because I walk straight past one. He shoots at me, so I reposition to engage him. And now we're both apparently blind, because we're right in front of each other, and we don't notice. I commit to a wide flank on the scav, and I'm surprised to see that I killed him with that last shot. Or did I? I notice another body, and I decide I'm being set up, so I leave. Goodbye. Later at the radio tower, weather station, whatever, I find my final kill. And as I loot, I realize I forgot to eat and drink, and my tummy's so rumbly it's gonna take off my health until I die. Unless I heal with this AFAK all the way to the extraction point, because I'm a genius. I turn in the quest and decide to have a quick round in factory for a laugh. That is, until... So anyway, if you don't want to waste too much time and you want to get back to this quest over as soon as possible, don't forget you've got your sprint ability. It does have like a 2-minute cooldown, but you can get pretty far pretty quick.